Dave from DNA Reptilia here. This sucks. Alright, thanks for coming back for another week's video. We're down in the right room again, show you a couple things, and I'm going to tell you what sucks. What sucks is when you run out of food, especially the food you actually flippin' like, and it's a pain in the butt to get because the availability. The food I'm talking about is the food that Savage Constrictors came up with. Few pellets left on this rack, and that's it. The rats like it, I like it, but due to unavailability in our area because they haven't been able to find a manufacturing plant yet in our area, so we're able to get it. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get any more for a while. I mean, I could if I really wanted to, but the cost of the shipping of 80 pounds worth of rat food kind of made it not really worth it, but it is an awesome food. Look at these guys! The rats have been healthy. Their poo is good. Smell is different, I'll tell you that much. But no, the smell is different compared to Missouri. There's a definite poo difference in smell. Used to this is different. It's not as strong, which is great. The outcomes have been good. I am happy with the food. If they're able to get it into Wisconsin for a very reasonable price, if they're able to get them manufactured close enough, I will probably switch to the pellets. Not really pellets. They're more of a Cheeto that Savage Constrictors actually has designed. Mine. That's a flippin' Cheeto. I wouldn't eat it, but still. But anyways, that's the sucky part. I'm out of food, and I liked it. Now, on to some different news. I'm actually expanding the right room. Well, not actually the room itself. I'm actually expanding a little bit. What I have here is a double wide rack. All my racks, all these guys, all the way around, are single wide racks. They're all individually able to be moved. They're all on wheels. 5 tubs all the way down. This big guy, well, double wide rack because there is a huge tub on top. This is a Vision boa tub. This is going to allow me to have all my grow-ups, all my weens, smalls, and mediums in a much larger tub so I can house many more of them without having them too crowded and having any heat issues. The back is bolted on. Only the front will lift. And this is firm, but I can still, with a little bit of force, I can still get it out if I need to, which I will when I clean. I don't mind them being tight, I just don't want them getting out. I'm going to have in these 2 squares here, these 2 squares, I'm going to be cutting out the mesh. I'm going to be putting food server pans, stainless steel food server pans in there, which are about 6 inches deep. I'm going to have a hole cut out, or a pattern cut out, so I can put some water nipples in it with the spring-loaded ends, so that the water will be about here. Then I got to try to make a food hopper inside of it also. Below the double wide, you will see that I have 6 additional tubs. This is all one unit. Instead of having 2 racks side by side, I have this double wide, which is a little bit wider by about that much. So It's not bad. I'm happy with it. It's going to give me 6 additional tubs, which is like adding another rack. Plus I'll have a large storage area for our grow outs. For the smalls, the weens, and the mediums. My normal grow out tub is actually a V70 tub. I have to have a fan on that tub to push the heat away, because there is so many rats close together that they produce so much heat. But I have a little tower fan just blowing that heat away from the rats so they don't overheat. I actually have the fan running right now kind of behind us, and so that they hopefully don't drink too much water because they're sweating, because rats do sweat quite a bit. This will help quite a bit. They'll be spaced out, they'll be on the top, and there's nothing above it, so all the heat will be able to raise up above and dissipate. And another really nice thing about this being over here is when I have rat customers down here that need rats, they're usually right where you are right now, where the camera is, and my current tub that I get my grow ups from is just behind you. I always feel not right asking the customer to move so I can get their rats out of a tub that's behind them. I mean, yeah, I could have moved it over here, but I already had everything established. So I was like, I had plans to do this, so I just kind of dealt with the uneasiness for a while, but this will help. I grab the rats that they need here, the small, mediums, whatever, put them in their container, weigh them, because I weigh every rat that leaves this house, every rat that I freeze, so I can make sure that I pack up the right size rats for them. But that's it down here in the rat room. I'm out of food and I'm expanding. Not going to Cowan Block, but I am staying with Missouri. Till next week.